Welcome. Today, many Christians have a very limited understanding of Jesus and those who first wrote about him. Few people who sit in the pews of the churches know of the rich Jewish heritage of the early followers of Christ, due in part to the anti-Semitism that has been present in the church's long history. To properly understand the New Testament, Christians need at least an elementary knowledge of Jesus' Judaism. If we don't understand the early Judaism, how can we understand the theology and traditions found in the New Testament? This lack of understanding may be due in part to the idea that Jesus' Judaism was the same as the religion found in Jewish scriptures. The prevalent anti-Semitism that thought the Old Testament was done away with by the New Testament is also part of this lack of understanding. Many Christians thought Jesus was a Christian, when in fact he was very much a Jew practicing Jewish traditions in the 1st century CE. The main issue to overcome here is that the Judaism of Jesus is not the religion of the Old Testament. His Judaism was very different, one that was grounded in the traditions of Jewish scriptures, but it reflected a different phase in the religion of Israel, one of sectarianism and an apocalyptic worldview. So how does one tackle this problem? First, we need to explore the rich literary traditions that developed in the Second Temple period, which were written close to the time of Jesus and which he most likely was familiar with. Second, we need to understand that there was not a singular Judaism in which everyone followed the same traditions or had the same beliefs. Many of the groups and characters found in the New Testament portray this very sectarian environment in which multiple groups held different theological worldviews, and the followers of Jesus were one of those groups. Just as important as Second Temple Judaism helps us understand the New Testament, the texts of the New Testament can also assist us in understanding the Judaism of Second Temple period. We hear so often that the literature of Judaism in this period helps us read and understand the New Testament, and this is true. But due to the diversity of Judaism, the New Testament also helps us understand the thinking and theology of many of the groups within Judaism. It is not a one-way street. Just like the ideas and the traditions of the Hebrew Bible reflect traditions of the surrounding cultures, the literature of those cultures likely reflects ideas of the Israelites they came in contact with. Because the first Christians were Jews, we can be assured that the traditions and theology found in the New Testament and other early Christian texts will help us understand the traditions and the theology in the literature of Jewish groups in the Second Temple period. Thank you.